What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY. We back in the building, man. Listen, shout out to all my subscribers out there. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel and supporting the channel, man. Y'all already know I see y'all out there, man. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm gonna keep giving y'all this content and we're gonna keep it moving, man. Shout out to Autonomous for this video. He posted it in the Discord, and that's why I got this video and decided to react to it. So if you're not in the Discord, I don't know what you're doing. You should join the Discord. It's a good group of people on there. I'm telling y'all, man, make sure y'all join the Discord. But I just wanted to speak on this real quick, and it's Lil Wayne on Skip Bayless's show, which Skip Bayless, I ain't gonna lie, has taken a pretty hard fall since Stephen A left, but that's neither here nor there. But he's on Skip Bayless' show. We all know that Skip Bayless is a huge fan of Lil Wayne, so we already know how he's gonna talk about this. He might do a little glazing, but it's all right. He is having an interview with Lil Wayne, and he decided to ask him about the Super Bowl snub. Now, I don't want to blame Wayne on this because Skip Bayless asked the question. It wasn't Lil Wayne. So it's not Lil Wayne getting on this show and saying, you know, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about that. But then again, we don't know what happens behind the scenes. It could have been that they told him we was going to ask that question. But either way, Lil Wayne answers this, and let's get straight to the video, man. Let's see what he had to say.
Okay, speaking of Super Bowl, I got to hit you with this because this is just me, and I do love you, but I just remain baffled and angry over why the NFL did not choose you to play halftime of a Super Bowl that's going to be in your hometown. And I know you went through a lot with it, but now that your feelings have settled some, how do you explain their choosing not to ask you?
Well, so I'll give you two, I give you both. So when I say I give you my general answer and then I give you the personal answer. So generally, I explain it. Generally, I just believe that, they, for whatever reason, I believe that it's over my head, meaning I can't, I don't know why, period. Yeah. Obviously, I believe that it'll been perfect. It's perfect, but I do not know why. But personally, the person I am, I straight look at it like you ain't there. You ain't there. You gotta get there. You gotta get there.
Listen, like I told y'all, Skip Bayless is a huge fan. So Skip Bayless' reaction right there is based on him being a really big fan of Lil Wayne. I do respect Lil Wayne for admitting that he's not there. I do respect that because I think a lot of people look at this and they think like this is something that should have been automatically given to Lil Wayne. And we keep talking about this over and over again. And we keep saying like nothing is given, bro. Like this is a big stage. The Super Bowl is a big stage. And I do acknowledge the fact that he realizes that and he just takes it as, you ain't there yet. Cause bro, at the end of the day, Kendrick Lamar had a really big year. And Lil Wayne, even though this is in New Orleans and it would be epic for him personally, I don't know if it translates the same from a business standpoint. At the end of the day, there still is a show that needs to be run, and it's a really big show. And I don't know if Lil Wayne is the performer that they want for that stage this year.
But you know how we skip. You know how we rock. You gotta have it.
Come on, man. I mean, you're the GOAT. And it's New Orleans. It just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Their politics played. I don't know.
That's another part of it. I think there's things that I can't control involved in it. So it is what it is.
Are you better with it now than you were when it first hit?
No.
That's interesting, but honest. I listen, it's honest. If he's being honest, I guess he still hasn't gotten over it. Obviously this would have been a big opportunity for him in his mind, and he hasn't gotten over it. Now, there were things that did pop up when this first came out. There were things where they were saying Lil Wayne was feeling a type of way, where he supposedly called Kendrick, and Kendrick didn't answer. And he was thinking about whether he was going to go in the booth and say something.
I'm hearing that somebody picked up the phone, tried to call and see what the energy was. I'm hearing that Kendrick didn't answer.
I don't know how factual that was. I don't know if Kendrick ended up calling him back eventually, but I respect the honesty here. Like him saying like he's not over it, that's okay. You don't have to be, but you got to let the truth sink in. At some point.
You seem better because I know at first you were pretty torn up about it. as you
Yes.
should have been.
Talking to people that matter, talking to people that care about me. They telling me things that, telling me the truth, telling me the facts, and dealing with living, accepting the facts, embracing the facts, and moving on.
Okay. And you still, you're saying you got to get better to earn the right to be on that stage?
What I told myself, I told Mac, I told Fabe, that's what I told him. I said, you know what?
Your managers, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I said, I want to get to the point where I'm undeniable.
Yeah.
I
Undeniable.
want
I
them to
love
be
that.
able to,
Love
I
that.
want them to
Yeah.
walk in there and have 10 other choices. And whoever's in charge say, no,
Okay. I love that.
you have to
Yeah.
go with him.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. That's a positive way to look at it. But I think it all just boils down to the fact that people just felt like you should have gotten it because of the location. I think I would have felt some type of way about people considering me for it just based on the location. Feel some type of way about the fact that you're not being offered this when it's somewhere else. If that's how you're going to look at it, if you feel like you want to be undeniable to the point where they could offer you a Super Bowl performance in Texas or in Minnesota. Feel undeniable with that. I feel like when you attach it to New Orleans, now you're just giving us an area where it seems like you are entitled to it. And I think that's a bad way to look at it, but that's just my opinion.
I thought you were undeniable right here, right now, but that's just
Thank
me.
you, Skip.
Oh! Skip, come on, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it, Skip.
He lost the finals by a record margin?
Skip.
Okay, so explain this part to me because I don't know the backstory of this, but what Kendrick Lamar, what his lyrics were about you. What can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to
I
bump
actually
that Carter
don't.
3. Okay.
Huh? Come on, Weezy. Come on, dog.
Stop the cap.
Come on. You really gonna try to sit here and imply to us that you don't know what Kendrick said? Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way. Come on, Weezy. Come on, man. Yo, I was riding with you this whole interview, man, till you said that, bro. There is no way. Somebody told you. Ain't no way you gonna say you don't know the lyrics, dog. But whatever. Rock on, dog.
I used to
Actually
bump
don't.
that Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, from Kendrick Lamar. Let Lil Wayne down. And I don't really understand that.
Yo, he keeping up with the charades. He doing the whole confused face and everything.
Oh my God.
Come on, Wayne, bro, just say you heard it and explain, bro. Like, why you gotta do all this, dog? Why you gotta sit here pretending like you don't know what the fuck you talking about? You heard the damn lyrics, man. Come on, man.
Help me out. What was that about?
That was the first time.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
But I think he just, I think he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music.
Sure.
He's a fan of mine.
Yeah.
I think
He's
he meant,
definitely a fan of yours. Yeah.
yeah, so I think he just mean by he saw what everybody else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean is that, I don't think it, and when we speak, and obviously he can't control that, and
Yeah.
so he didn't let me know. It ain't like he can control it or nothing. And also I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he
Did you?
better
Good.
kill it.
So Wayne saying he's spoken to him. I wonder when that was. I wonder if this is after the whole Kendrick ain't pick up and he was supposed to try to go into the booth. I wonder if that was after the fact, or maybe that story wasn't even factual. Like maybe that was bullshit. But it's good to know that he spoke to him. So that could put all to rest, him not congratulating him on, getting the Super Bowl. But still, the fact of the matter remains that everybody was pretty much upset with the fact that it took him so long to congratulate him. So everybody feels like he should have did that way before. And I agree. So, yeah, Wayne, you definitely should have spoken to Kendrick Lamar and you should have done it a little bit sooner. But the fact remains, as long as you spoke to him, it's fine. And I think that's all people wanted to hear from you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Okay. Well, did he say anything to enlighten you about these lyrics about you? I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. I don't know exactly what that means. If he's sort of...
No, he ain't. I don't think he knew he didn't have to do anything. There was no explanation that was needed for that. I think I understand. Again, that was my first time hearing it when you just said it, but
Okay.
I understand those words. Like I said, I think he just mean that he made it there, and his hard work is the reason why he made it there.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I, I took
let
it.
me down is me just being upset about not getting disappointed about not getting that spot.
Yeah. Yeah. When he says, I worked hard and then it undercut you in your hometown. Like I worked as hard as I could and I got to a point where unfortunately it let you down because I preempted you on what should have been your stage.
I'm sorry, yo. Here's Skip trying to explain this. It's just cringy to me, bro. Yo, the way he's trying to explain it is just wild. I don't know.
Without
Yeah.
and without having any control of it. So that's actually him expressing his showing that he has a heart, and showing that
Yeah.
he actually have he care about the situation.
Okay.
He
But
could go about it totally different. He could go about it like this is what I'm doing.
yeah. Okay. But you guys are cool. You have talked.
Oh
All
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
That's
told him he
good to
got to
know.
kill it. That's what I told him. I told him he got to smash it.
Well, he will smash it. I'm
Oh
sure
yes,
he
of
will.
course he will.
So is there any way last second that you would be asked to make a little appearance with him on stage?
I'm not going to even be in the country.
Okay. All right. Okay. I appreciate that. I actually love that and endorse that. I think that would be exactly what you should.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I think it would have been dope. After this interview, like the tone of this interview and the way this went, honestly, I think it would have been dope for Lil Wayne to show up. Like, out of nowhere, just, show up and be like, surprise, it's me, Lil Wayne. Like, everybody thought, let Lil Wayne down, this, that. It would have been dope for him to show up. So him saying he gonna be out of the country, that could be cap. Because maybe he might decide, hey, I'm coming, jump into the show. Now, I think if Lil Wayne isn't on this show, it would be all due to Lil Wayne's ego. Because I could definitely see Kendrick and his team saying, Lil Wayne, if you want to jump on stage for this segment, like, hell yeah. Especially after you seeing the tone of this interview and it tells you like they spoke to each other, they actually had a conversation. Those are all positive things. So I could see Lil Wayne jumping on stage with Kendrick during the Super Bowl. And I think that would be a great gesture. Even after everything that just happened, even after like all the rumors of him saying this, the rumors of him not congratulating and all this stuff, it would make a nice gesture, bro, to see him just be on stage with Kendrick Lamar. And that would make a lot of people upset because a lot of people would see it as a legendary moment. And listen, like I said, Kendrick Lamar had his year, and he's still having his year. It's a great year. He earned the Super Bowl. It is what it is. The Super Bowl performance, and my camera just died. But the Super Bowl performance will be a great one, y'all. And I think, like he said, Kendrick Lamar is going to kill it. And shout out to Lil Wayne for handling this interview in a good way and not sounding bitter. I think this is what people wanted to hear from Lil Wayne the first time around. And if Lil Wayne had used this tone the first time around, I think it would have been a lot better for him. He would have got a way better response from people. I think his response would have been way better. So had Lil Wayne used this kind of attitude, I think he got a better response from people. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about Lil Wayne and his comments towards this. Are you to the point where you just don't care no more? Would you like to see Lil Wayne on stage with Kendrick during the Super Bowl halftime performance? Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Goods. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Violate that like button for your boy. You already know what it is. BigZoeTV. Let's go.
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.